Good morning and welcome to Face the Nation. I'm Margaret Brennan. We have a lot to get to today, but we begin with that chemical attack in Syria. Overnight in the city of Douma, the last rebel-held town in the area just outside Damascus, at least 40 people have been killed in an alleged chemical attack. We turn now to CBS News foreign correspondent Holly Williams in Istanbul. Holly, at this point, what can you tell us about the attack?
Well, Margaret, the videos emerging from this alleged chemical attack on Saturday evening show people who appear to be dead, but with no obvious wounds to their body, survivors seemingly struggling to breathe, especially children, and being hosed down with water as if to remove a substance from their skin. We should stress, though, that we cannot independently verify any of these videos, and we cannot confirm that a chemical attack has in fact taken place. Survivors, though, reportedly smelled of chlorine. That's a chemical that can be deadly when used in enclosed spaces. Now, the Syrian regime, via the state media, has denied any involvement in this alleged attack, as has its ally, Russia.
We know Defense Secretary Jim Mattis had said last month that it would be unwise for Assad to use weaponized gas, and the Pentagon had prepared military options to respond. But is there any indication in this case what kind of attack this could have been?
Well, Margaret, around a year ago, there was a large-scale chemical attack on the town of Han Shayhun in northern Syria that killed scores of people and did draw a US response, missile strikes on a Syrian regime airbase. There's an important distinction, though. That attack was found to have used sarin nerve agent. So there are some important questions here. Will this be confirmed to have been a chemical attack? And if chlorine was used, a chemical that is thought to have been used pretty widely in the Syrian conflict, will that draw an international response?
Thank you, Holly. A senior administration official tells us the U.S. is near certain that this was the regime, but cannot be definitive, and said a U.S. response is also, quote, near certain. It is worth noting that the Russians have previously vowed to shoot down any missiles the U.S. fires at the Syrian regime. President Trump tweeted this morning, many dead, including women and children, in mindless chemical attack in Syria. Area of atrocity is in lockdown and encircled by Syrian army, making it completely inaccessible to outside world. President Putin, Russia, and Iran are responsible for backing Animal Assad.